Good Friday morning, a chilly Friday morning out there.
Oh my gosh, it is chilly. It's chilly all over, really,
Yes.
the south and the northeast. And so take a look at some dramatic video. This is out of Michigan. Happened on New Year's Eve. So a car went into this pond here, and police officers, they had to brave the frigid temperatures, the frigid waters, up to 12 feet deep, trying to kind of get to that car. And there was a man in that vehicle. Officers, they were wearing life vests, but they yelled for him to get on the roof. And then using yellow rope, they were able to pull him to safety. But as you can imagine, the officers, getting a lot of praise here, of course, and credited for saving this man's life and the teamwork. And but fortunately, it's dark, it's cold.
Yes.
I mean, really frightening.
A terrifying experience for the driver, of course, but luckily they were able to, as you could see, rescue them.
Right.
Amazingly.
Yeah. But again, the frigid temperatures, I mean, that's enough to just zap your body, and you can't really move.
The second you hit that water and it's cold,
your muscles
it'll paralyze you, right?
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
but a good story there.
A great story. They were able to rescue the person. They got it all on camera. So great news there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's take a look at our local headlines on this Friday morning. A UVA expert says the increase in remote work is driving wealthier families out of Northern Virginia and into the Charlottesville region. And that's driving up prices. In fact, Hamilton Lombard says when you compare the cost of housing to income, it's now more expensive in Central Virginia than Northern Virginia. Lombard says the high prices are also causing people to move to surrounding counties like Louisa. UVA Health has a new mobile care unit. The goal is to bring healthcare access to underserved communities. It can be used for checkups, treatment for minor injuries, lab tests, and more. Each month, the mobile care unit will make its way through the Southwood and Fifeville neighborhoods. The Charlottesville Chamber of Commerce's former downtown office is now in new hands. National engineering company SETI just bought the building on East Market Street for $800,000. SETI says it has been looking to expand, and a spot in the heart of the city was a no-brainer. They are looking to name the space after E.G. Hayden, a Charlottesville mayor who created the building in the early 20th century. And got a pair of old running shoes or sneakers lying around? Rag & Mountain Running Shop is giving you the chance to donate them to a good cause. Through the end of the month, you can bring gently used shoes into the store's drop-off box. For every pair donated, Abundant Life Ministries will get $2. The running shop also plans to donate the gently used shoes. All right, it is bone-chilling cold out there this morning.
Yeah, it's one of the coldest mornings, at least for the Shenandoah Valley, in a couple of winters. We've had lows in the single numbers, a little bit below zero in Stanton and the Weir's Cave, but we have a glowing sunrise, and that's usually a sign of a weather pattern change. Just moments ago, it was a bright pink hue to the sky there in Charlottesville at Scott Stadium, looking off towards the south and west. And those clouds are in association with a developing winter storm. It's a massive winter storm all the way down into the deep south, Atlanta, Birmingham, Nashville. Nashville is going to get a plowable, shovelable snow. Now, for our region, as that system moves in our direction, it's going to begin to weaken. So this is not going to be a winter storm for our region, but it will be enough to create some slick spots tonight. So until then, your forecast on this Friday calls for increasing clouds, highs in the 30s. It's between about 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. That's when the best chance of snow arrives from the southwest. After 4 a.m., any falling snow begins to move away and conditions will improve. Our forecast model guidance still show a light accumulation for most of you. So our official forecast calls for an inch or less of accumulation for I-64 corridor and north. Off to the south towards the James River, you are most favored to see an inch or two, maybe 3. And the jackpot will be Richmond, 2 to 4 inches of dry, powdery snow, and it's mainly across routes 460 and south. Those areas are most favored to see some plowable, shovelable snow. But for our immediate area, it's a nuisance event, and it'll be wrapping up overnight. And the weather this weekend will begin to improve, with temperatures going above freezing during the afternoon. So it's a quick-hitting, light snowfall event into tonight.
So in central Virginia and the Valley, definitely not what we saw earlier
No.
this week.
Yeah, not a repeat at all. There's no sleet, there's no freezing rain. This is all a light snow, fluffy, dry snow event. So it's not a lot of snow. You can use your broom to get rid of it, sweep it away. But that is enough snow to create some slick conditions if you have to travel tonight into tomorrow morning.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. But next week, though, it'll be colder than average and really no big weather systems, at least in the next 7 days after tonight. Even tonight's forecast calls for that light snowfall, not a winter storm, though.
So a little bit of a break next week.
Exactly.
But still January, so still cold.
Yeah, Monday will be the warmest day next week.
Yeah.
Highs in the 40s. It'll feel a little mild to us, but then thereafter, we're back in the deep freeze, back in the 20s and 30s for highs, and lows back in the single numbers and teens.
All right, thank you, Josh, and thank you guys for joining us on the Morning Rush. Here's a live look at traffic on this Friday morning. This is US 29 at Hydraulic Road in Albemarle County. You can see traffic is moving smoothly on this Friday morning. I hope you guys have a great Friday out there. Bundle up before you head out the door and download the 29 First Alert Weather app to stay ahead of the light snowfall we are expecting tonight. Have a great day.